Today on 21st Century Television. Join us as we explore innovative technologies, cutting-edge solutions, and timely discussions from leaders across the globe. Featuring guest host Donald Trump Jr. This is 21st Century Television.
Welcome to 21st Century Television. I'm Donald Trump Jr. Smaller businesses specializing in custom cabinetry and home furnishings have found it increasingly difficult to compete against larger, automated companies. Thermwood Corporation, however, has leveled the playing field. Here to discuss their solutions, we have Ken Cisnera, founder and chairman and CEO. Welcome, Ken.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Ken, what are the main challenges facing small cabinet makers today?
Their whole world is changing. These folks have built their careers on being craftsmen and their skills with woodworking, and now technology is encroaching. Their bigger competitors are automating and the wood cutting operations, and for them to be able to remain in business, they're going to have to do the same thing. Generally, this is done with machines called CNC routers, but CNC routers are a fairly technical machine, and they require CNC programs to tell them how to work. These shops have to become computer programming shops, and that's just not something they're comfortable with.
That's a big switch.
It is.
So how is Thermwood really helping their clients and their consumers ultimately make that process easier?
Well, first, understand we make those CNC routers and the software I'm talking about, but it just doesn't work for certain people. And so we've taken a whole new look at it and taken what amounts to a totally new direction, creating a machine called a Cut Center.
That's very interesting. Let's go on location to see Thermwood in action.
For over 40 years, Thermwood has been at the center of the woodworking industry. After having developed the first CNC router in the 1970s, Thermwood has truly set the technological standard for the industry. With experience clearly in their corner, it comes as no surprise that the next innovative step in the industry was developed by none other than Thermwood themselves.
I've been with Thermwood and in the industry for over 35 years. I started back in the late 70s when microprocessors first worked their way into the industry. The Cut Center is a machine that knows how to make custom cabinets and furniture and closets. It has built-in intelligence that automatically will size and machine all the parts for the product that was selected. It has a very intuitive screen that easily steps the operator through each step at a time. Internally, the Cut Center is a very sophisticated machine, but externally it's very simple and easy to operate.
I've been with Thermwood 39 years, and in the industry somewhat lesser amount of time because we developed the first machine for our own use in our thermoforming operation, and it was about a year after that before we actually started offering it to the industry. The Cut Center is going to have a major impact on the cabinet industry, primarily because as machines currently exist, a lot of the smaller shops find it impractical to automate their cutting operations. This is because they just don't have the expertise in computer programming that they need in order to effectively operate standard CNC routers. With the Cut Center, it will enable them to automate their shops and make them competitive with the larger shops.
Since you're also a producer of CNC routers, have you created your own competition by introducing this product?
Probably not. There's a market for CNC routers. We're in that market today, and we're a major supplier. But we believe there's a very large market of people that will never buy our CNC router or anyone else's because they just are not comfortable with the technical things they have to do and the cultural changes that have to happen in their business in order to use a CNC router.
So what is this machine, the Cut Center, capable of making?
The original machine can make cabinets, and by cabinets, probably kitchen cabinets and bath cabinets and utility cabinets. But most people don't realize cabinets are made in dozens and dozens of different ways, and this machine can make it in all the ways that these shops are used to doing it. It also makes other peripheral things, drawers, drawer boxes, doors and drawer fronts. It even makes moldings. It can make carved moldings. But it also makes furniture. We've put some furniture into it. That's not something these cabinet shops typically make, but we feel as they start getting used to being able to build furniture very easily that that may open some new opportunities for them.
What are some of the other markets or uses that you could see this product being beneficial for?
The machine itself is just part of a larger body of technology, and that larger body of technology has the ability to create entirely new business models. Today, things, for example, like furniture, are made in centralized factories. More and more they're made in China. This technology and this kind of equipment can support distributed manufacturing, where the product's actually made very near where the customer orders it. We have technology today that would allow you to go online, order a piece of furniture, customize it, make it whatever size you want, get a quote very quickly, and then when you order it, the data from that, what you just did, goes straight to the production machine. Very much the consumer is talking directly to the machine that's going to make the product.
So where do you see the future of the industry going, and how do you see Thermwood as being a part of it?
If you look back about 200-300 years or so, products were made in...
A little bit before my time.
Yeah, products were made in little shops, and you would go in and they would make what you want, you'd pay them for it. And then this Industrial Revolution thing came along, and an idea came up, and that idea was, why don't we make all the parts the same? You know, I think it was Eli Whitney that came up with the interchangeable part idea, and it transformed the world. And so for the last couple hundred years, things were built in centralized factories and then distributed. With some of what I see going on in technology, 3D printers and cut centers and some of these other things, I see technology starting to develop that could take us back to the way things were before the Industrial Revolution and still be able to build products that are better and less expensive than the ones that are made in the factories. So we're trying to participate. We're in the front end of the technology on this thing, and we just have to see where it takes us.
Well, Ken, it sounds like the technology you've developed at Thermwood could have a big impact on everyone in the industry. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much.